Oh, there it is.
Okay.
You did great.
Thanks.
Response?
I said thanks.
I couldn't hear you.
I am very quiet.
I'm quiet.
You like my shirt?
I can't see all of it. Oh, that one's great. I love that.
This is the one I can't get on the website for some reason.
Yeah.
Because I love my website.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
What's happening? Post the dang thing. Well, good morning.
Morning, everyone.
Oh, we got some people in the house. Look at that.
Yeah, we do.
Cool. Welcome. Sorry about last time. I feel like that was a disaster.
God, that would suck so bad that we had such a nice hotel with the worst internet.
Isn't that why you got that hotel?
Well, I was expecting it to be better than that. The the hotel I had in Seattle, my ping, Tina,
I'm listening.
usually when you have ping, it's like what, like 30. Like usually it's like a pretty like solid number and like amazing, right?
Okay.
My ping was less than 10. It's like 9 or 10 the whole time at that hotel in Seattle.
Huh.
So it was like the fastest internet I have ever seen. It was insane.
Well, why didn't we have that so we could stream for our friends?
Hey, nice cup.
Thunderbird bars. Eric got me. Well, he didn't get it for me, but they gave him this really pretty.
I
It
chose
looks.
that one. I chose that one. I had options and I chose that one
It looks
for
blue
you.
to blue, but this is like very teal, and this is
Mm-hmm.
blue. This looks like just another blue, but it's not. It's like greeny teal.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
am gonna go grab my coffee. I will be right back.
I'm gonna wait till you get back, and then I'll go heat mine up, because mine's cold now. Because I've been up forever. Well, how are you guys? Cheers, good morning. I guess I should wait for Eric, but I'm not going to. So yeah, sorry again about last week. Basically, the internet was terrible, and then we were just gonna do it when I got home here, but I got home at like midnight or 11:30 or something the next night, and I thought I was getting in at 8, but I just like misread my tickets apparently. I got into Atlanta at 8, and then I had a 3-hour layover 8 Atlanta time. Anyway, so I ended up getting home really late. I was exhausted. I had a lot of stuff I needed to catch up on because anytime that I go on vacation, then I have a week's worth of whale sack stuff to do when I come back. So yeah, it was a little chaotic, and we kept trying to like figure out when to um, be able to do it. And Eric called me. It was just like, I feel terrible. I'm super tired. Maybe we should just like skip this week. But nobody messaged us or anything like, hey, where's morning coffee? So I figured that was okay. Car's acting up. Took it to the dealership. They said they couldn't find any problems. Took it home and it's acting up again. Chaser, that is so frustrating. I feel like that is how life works. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. Not as annoying or frustrating because it's not as important, but I have a shed that hopefully if you guys are following me on Instagram, you've seen my remodel of the shed. I'll do some like before and after. But yeah, I literally just finished painting it this morning, and there's lights in there, and I'll turn the lights on, and one set will come on right away, and then the other two sets either won't come on at all, or they'll come on in like 8 minutes, or they'll come on in like 2 hours. It's super bizarre, and it's like super intermittent. And so I just know if I have an electrician come over, they're gonna be like, "Oh, looks great. They work fine." Somewhat related, but I guess not completely. Ryan, thank you. Yeah, it is coming along great. Um, I'm a little intimidated about furnishing it and everything, and I have like a air conditioner window unit that I have to put in, which I don't feel like doing by myself. So, but I also I have a handyman guy that has been pretty unresponsive lately, so yeah, I've been a little frustrated with that.
How's the chat going?
Eric, can you take over for a second? I have to check on something.
I will take over.
Unsurprising, it looks like one of my cards got hacked or something. Because this is my life. I did not just spend $946 at Ticketmaster.com.
Are you kidding?
No. I wish I was. But this is my life. Go ahead. This will just take me a second to figure out.
Well, so shortly after Portland, which we'll talk about that here in a minute, but I went up and visited some video game friends that are part of the people I play WoW with up in Seattle, and then Chris made a little jaunt up to Spokane, and then I decided to swing by and pick him up on our way down to Utah, and we got into Salt Lake City just yesterday. We are staying at Chris Telesbo's. He's one of my favorite people in the world. And now we are kind of figuring out what we're going to do for the day. I got to do a bunch of laundry, and that's pretty much it. But I'm going to definitely go throw and putt. Good thing Chris has a basket, so I can maybe just do some putting here. So it all works out super, super nice. Hey, Figgy, thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Oh no, I'm covering up the donation thing on the screen, Tina.
Oh, let me move it down. Sorry.
It's okay.
There we go. Oh. Okay, it should be fixed now. Coffee. Coffee, 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 coffee. What's up, Eric?
Sorry, now you have me wanting to check mine.
It's card number 8452. Did they text you?
No.
I don't have a card with that number. So I don't know what's going on, but I'll call them after this. I mean, it blocked it, so that's cool. Okay, sorry guys, this is unimportant, but you know, just a little alarming. Sounds like it's time to source a new handyman. Yeah, he did our whole shed remodel, and he was like super reliable for that whole thing. But then there's like a couple other things we had talked about him doing, and I also needed my invoice like dated differently and marked as paid for my insurance company so I can up the insurance. And I literally had to ask him 5 times over the last 2 weeks to get it to me, and also kept asking like, will you come and look at the doors, because he said he'd do that last week. And just I'm getting ghosted now, and I don't handle that stuff super well. Like, it already takes a lot of energy for me to reach out to someone one time, so having to do it 5 times and then feel like I'm annoying is like, I don't know. But I need somebody to do it. Eric and I talked a lot in Portland about like the state of our home, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this, but we bought this house and there's a couple rooms that are perfect. Or at least will work great. Like my Florida room is fantastic. Eric's room is fine. Our bedroom, Zach helped us painted it for us. That's all put together. The rest of the house is like kind of ugly, right? The layout is awesome, and that's why we bought this house, but we knew we wanted to put some work into it. We knew we wanted to paint the trim white. The walls are like sand tan colored. We both hate it. But for like mostly like all the trim is this nasty like orange brown. So it's been bothering me because I spend a lot of time home now, and I'm sitting in this house that I think is just ugly, and it doesn't match anything with our furniture, and it just, maybe it's silly, but it just bothers me. And I do not want to be one of those people that like buys a house and then doesn't do anything to it, and then before they sell it, they finally do all those remodels and like don't get to enjoy it. So it was really bothering me. And so Eric and I talked about that in Portland and just like, all right, let's do it. Let's just get it done and move forward, and it'll make me feel better. And so yeah, nothing's making me feel better right now, but we don't need to talk about that. Yeah, so I started painting the trim inside. I painted the shed. The shed's almost done. And then we still want to do like almost a whole remodel in the kitchen, but we'll leave the cupboards. We just want a new sink and countertop and then paint the cupboards. And we need to put in a new set of cupboards because there's this giant hole of space in the kitchen for there's just nothing in it. It's so weird. There's like all of this space that could be a whole another set of cabinets, and there's just nothing. So we figured we can make our kitchen a little bit bigger and better. But yeah, I just wanted to start with the trim because it's just so ugly and unappealing. So unappealing, unpleasing is not a word. Anyways, yeah. Our other house was nice and finished and pretty and cute and perfect. We had to fix some things, but aesthetically it was very pleasing and very pretty and finished.
Then I did that one as a remodel, so it looked.
Yeah, we bought it finished.
It looked a lot better.
This one we bought knowing we could put a minimal amount of money into it to improve it quite a bit. But now it's just about getting the work done because it's kind of expensive having a painting's expensive. So I'm doing it myself. Anyways, someone needs to play more Skyrim.
Bob Sprung. Chris and I will be at the Des Moines Challenge.
Chris Clemens.
Greg Clement will be there. Definitely planning on that one. Yeah, the Euros have been an exciting thing, and if anybody hasn't heard what happened, please keep Christian Eriksen in your thoughts.
I thought he died.
He didn't. He was
wow. Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that.
It was.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But make sure you guys, give love where it's due, because even a 29 or 30-year-old who's in the fittest shape of his life, with doctors surrounding him, checking him with the best diet, crazy stuff can happen. So make sure you take care of yourself and appreciate every single day.
Eric, can you do me a quick favor? Because if I click off of here, I will lose your video. Gotcha. Can you just go post this in the Discord?
Yes, I can.
I didn't, and I noticed like Buddha's not here, and most of our Discord people that usually are on here with us aren't here, so I think I forgot to post it there. Yeah, so well, let's talk about Portland Open, even though it was a week ago. We attempted to and failed horribly, so
Portland for me was a very interesting tournament because I felt as if playing Masters Cup, I thought I could win that tournament. But going into Portland, it was one of the first tournaments in a long time that I actually felt as if I didn't have a chance to win. And that was kind of a bummer. And
Are you saying that just because Yuli said it?
No. I'm saying that because that's my own thoughts and feelings. I had 11 birdies on the weekend, and
crazy.
It's crazy. But if you take away the circle one putts, like the easily avoided things, plus the amount of OBs I had, if you take all of those away, I finish. What was that? So basically take away all the bogeys. Like then maybe we're close, but that required me to play absolute perfect golf, and that's insane. And maybe that is what it takes at
Maybe
this
you
day and age.
should play
But
absolute perfect.
yeah, right. But the course was there's a lot of talks of what happened with the course about things that happened, but it was just very difficult to score on a couple holes for a large portion of the field. But on a lot of the more difficult holes, I managed them well. I got my pars in most cases and moved on. So, um, and that it's fine. I need to recognize that I was able to grind out to progress in each round. I was able to putt really well in the final round, and I think the biggest thing to take away was that mentally I handled it better than I normally do. It wasn't I wasn't perfect because I did get frustrated in a few moments, but never not to the same extent to where I've let it bleed into my next throws or bleed into everything and bleed into the rest of my day. So that was a really big takeaway.
Yeah, I felt like you were
Um,
able to. I was there, which was awesome. I felt like you were able to kind of like feel those feelings in the moment, and then like your next shot didn't really reflect how you were feeling on the last shot. Does that
yeah.
make sense? Like you were able to kind of um, compartmentalize what the last shot did to you. So that was cool.
Mhm. To answer Jacob Bomber's question about if the course had some early Mandos, the forced hitting lines, so the tee pads were a little weird, and a lot of where the turf pads were actually forcing players to hit those lines. Um, so I think that changed the course when they said they gave us some really big distance on the lefts and rights of a lot of the tee pads. So it definitely changed the course. To another extent, that course could have been a lot better with some additional OB. And I'm not saying a lot of OB. I'm just saying cutting some of the fairways because too often you were able to throw one tee shot into another fairway and play just fine. So if your disc happened to go far, but it happened to go into somebody else's fairway, that was actually really good. So that was an interesting um, part of how the course played. So it was all in all a fantastic event because we almost didn't have an event because we couldn't play at Blue Lake, and that would have
Mhm.
been another year without playing disc golf in Portland. So
No one wants that.
getting to see the people in Portland, getting to see that community was fantastic. So when it really comes down to it, we had an amazing event that we weren't sure we were actually going to have, and I do think that property, and I know Jeff Spring is already starting to work on the course changes, and he's probably going to work with a lot of people to help make that happen. So there's a good chance that we end up back at Glendevere.
Yeah, he
Uh,
sounded interested in doing that, but possibly using a different part of the course.
yeah, it'd be really cool. I think the cooler part would be 2 rounds at Blue Lake, 2 rounds at Glendevere could be very, very cool. They're not too far apart, and gives us some real awesome versatility. Plus, I would imagine renting out Blue Lake, and I mean either course is probably not cheap, but we're opening the opportunities to making some of these events bigger with these 4 round events, which I mean I genuinely like. Like it reminds me of Ledgestone. It reminds me of the DDO. It's there's a lot to that makes it really cool. It makes it a lot more enjoyable to play the game because you're having to dive in a little bit deeper and have a better preparation. So as long as the schedule works out to where we can get there well in advance to have that kind of practice, I would love to continue to see some more 4 round tournaments. But if we have to have a 3 day turnaround to play a 4 round tournament, that doesn't feel great.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I think the only way to do that though is having a week off in between, and that's not really like the state of disc golf at the moment.
It should be. We should
Yeah.
be able
No,
to
I
get to that.
agree. There should be less. But at the same time, it's so interesting because like not that it's a 50-50 split, I would say, But a lot of the people that are out playing disc golf right now
Yeah.
are still hustling. And
Yeah.
you're hustling, don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of people that are hustling harder than you that don't have the same sponsorship support that like DD gives you and kind of need to be able to compete every weekend. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But that I
But
feel like in that regard, that's what all the A tiers are for, and like you can
yes.
fill those gaps if you want to, but the having that pro tour spread out more would be, well, from a health standpoint, way more beneficial,
Yeah, I completely agree.
and also from a preparation standpoint.
Yeah, there's a level of things that we would love to see change about the PDGA and change about how things are going, but you know, what if we don't provide this feedback, we'll see. So it's gonna be interesting. What tournaments play at 2 courses? Yeah,
At two
yeah, Jacob
courses,
Bomber. I like the
Green Mountain,
I like to alternate, honestly.
um, Ledgestone.
Ledgestone, Green Mountain, DDO,
This year,
main
yeah,
one.
DDO. Um,
Yeah,
those are the main ones I can think of. I'm sure there's more.
IBM employee from 1985. I'm in.
Masters
Sounds good.
Cup used to.
Masters Cup was 2 rounds, 1 round.
Yeah, still two
So two
courses.
courses.
What's before Masters Cup? Waco,
Las Vegas
DDO.
Challenge is wrong in there. And I'll be blunt. I'll be honest that playing 3 courses is not. It makes their event worse than it possibly could be. They're that I when it comes down to it, Jeff Jacqua and his crew run an amazing event. They really do. The one thing that is hurting it the most is the fact that the pros are playing on 3 courses. There's no need for it. I think having one course that's set for the AMs would be fine, or finding an additional location to put the course to put the AMs on, and then having the pros um, out at Wild Horse and designing 1 to 2 courses would be incredible, and that would elevate the event.
Mhm.
The Memorial is 2 courses, but the Memorial is very dead and will continue to be an A tier at best.
Yeah, that you may want to like say why, because it's not a
So
bad
yes,
tournament. It's
yes, yes.
just the
Sorry,
courses, and
good
not the
point.
courses in that way. It's like the courses from a safety,
Yes.
extremely safety standpoint. It is the
There's too many people at the
worst
court.
you
It
could
is, and it's not. It's non-disc golf people. That
like.
is the craziest part.
It's easy to overlook it because it's something we've done for so many years now, but if you actually step back and take away, oh, we've done it like this for years, it's terrifying. And I mean that word. Like, people get hit every year. That should not even kind of be okay. There
No
are spectators and there are bikers and dogs
picnic,
and
birthday
children
parties, and everything.
right next to all of these throwing holes that are, you know, I'm
I
sure you all
remember.
know disc golf is not the safest sport. And if you're going to have people that don't know what's going on, or even spectators that close, it's just, sorry, I'll
I
get off my
remember
soapbox, but it's scary.
playing the Memorial last. I was playing the dam hole.
That damn hole.
Yeah, and the pavilion right next to the dam hole was rented out for a birthday party. And
With kiddos?
as I was putting on the hole previous, they were singing "Happy Birthday,"
Oh,
and
I
that
remember that.
and then as I was teeing off, they were like, "Oh, he's gonna throw, he's gonna throw, he's gonna throw." It's like all the things that you're just like, why am I at a pro tour event and this is happening? So it's
Mhm.
like it's not that it's just we have to move past that. We have to be aspiring for better. And it's no offense to It's no offense to the memorial and everything
No,
it
not at
has. It's just
all. It's what
if
they've had to work
they
with.
can't rent the park out and shut it down
Yeah.
for the event, then we don't need to be there, and we need to be accepting of that fact that we may lose some of these amazing and prestigious courses and events. We have to change the rhetoric on what that's going to look like. There are so many courses. Chris Clemens was telling me about a course recently that he played up in northern Idaho, kind of near Spokane, and he said it's pro tour caliber. So it's like there are
Why
gems
not?
of courses out there
Mhm.
that we just haven't been to yet because they need to learn how to run a big event. They need to learn how to organize and fundraise and make it good for everyone. So that's a cool concept that there is better out there, and we
Yeah.
don't need to stay complacent on our current feelings and yeah, where
I
we're at.
think
Yeah,
that's a big benefit of the Pro Tour, though, is that they look at that stuff, they care about that stuff, and they are actively working on making those
yeah,
changes. So that's cool.
yeah,
That was quite a tangent, huh?
yeah. But good things.
I don't think it's a problem. Language. People get hit all the
You have
time at
anybody else
PGA
at work
Tour
right now?
events.
You're crazy, Tina. No, can't stop, won't stop. So,
I gotta fund
yeah.
this house project.
So the World Championships is on its way.
Okay,
I
yeah.
have only played Toads, the more open course. I have putted at the fort, but that was I think before the fort became what it is now.
Putted?
Um, yeah, we stayed at that campground.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah, we
Uh,
went on a nice
no,
little walk
Em,
out
thank you
there.
so much. Cheers, my friend.
Joe, oh thank you. Can't wait for Worlds. Yeah, Eric, we need to set up a dinner date with Joe. Um,
Dude,
I'm not sure what your schedule looks like. I'm gonna be
we'll
attached
be
to.
we'll be up in Ogden, so might have to us go to him, him come to us.
We'll make it work.
Yeah, for sure. Um, so
Sorry.
we're in the fort from what I've heard is good, better. People really like it. It offers some skill sets. From what I've heard, it's like um at these courses, like it's going to be a putters tournament. The best person who's jamming putts, a lot of putts from circle two, because it's very, very difficult to find yourself inside of circle one. And um, in doing so, that's kind of what makes it tough. You gotta,
At the
if you
fort?
can make, yeah, no, it's just in general. I mean, think about toads. A lot of the shots you're going to be leaving closer to circle's edge
Because
because
they're by the water and like, yeah.
yeah, there's OB within 20 feet of a lot of baskets. Like I think we did the math on it, and there were only like one or two holes where
I thought it was more than
OB
that.
was
I thought
going to
11 of them. I thought it was
no, there
11
was
or 12 were like inside the circle is OB slash in the
something like
water.
that. But then I counted
It
up,
was
and
a
I
big
think there was
number.
like we counted up that there was only I think only one hole where OB really isn't in play, but it kind of still is. And that's an insane number that there's OB on every single hole out there.
Oh, yeah.
So that
Oh,
being
I thought you
said,
meant inside the circle. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. But that being said, you're going to end up in this place where you're going to be throwing and you're going to be at circle two a lot and have to figure out how you if you're running that putt if you make it. So Chris Hager, I haven't watched anything of the Resistance Open, but
You will though,
congrats to
yeah?
Ian
Oh, not
Carey
Resistance.
and Adam Hammis on their win. Um,
Um,
I'll watch. I will, Josh. I will probably watch some of the Gatekeeper media coverage, but part of me wants to kind of go experience it for myself first before I start looking at what other people did.
really?
Um, yeah,
I feel like that
Joanne,
usually helps you practice.
the fort is less about putting. So, from what I heard, Joe, there are a lot of tee shots at the fort where when you throw it good, you're still just like it's really difficult to put your shot inside of the circle because of how where baskets are placed and the shape of the lines, making it we'll call it difficult being the term I'm going to use, but it's like almost unattainable lines. So you're like the best you're going to get is circle two sometimes, and that's like we're talking like 40 feet, 35 feet, which is still pretty close in the professional age. And that I would think that should be circle one, but you know, whatever, neither here nor there. But that's what I feel like happens out there. I mean, look at the previous winner of the Utah Open outside of Emerson Keith. That one's really sweet, Tina.
That's new.
It's it was Matt Bell, and Matt Bell is one of the best scramblers, and he is one of the best putters in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I do not think that he is the best about puring his lines.
Sure.
Like when he's on, he does. Like let's not take away from his skill set because he's incredibly good. But
well, not everybody has every skill, and like that's yeah. Yep.
What he does the best is he'll throw it to 45 feet and be in an obstructed position and still make that putt. That's how good he is. So that's and when I remember watching his rounds of the Utah Open, and that's what I was seeing. It's like he had obstructed putts from anywhere from 30 to 45 feet, and he made a good amount of those. And he was the champ at the end. So that's the level of things that I think you're gonna see from the fort and out here. Is like a guy who catches fire, is gonna tear it up, and it's gonna be his circle two percentage is gonna be really high. Yeah, for sure, Joe. But if the best you're gonna get from that good position is circle two, then that's it. It's gonna be crazy. Nice, Joe. You'll get that. You'll get it under par, my dude. I know it.
If y'all like Jomez Pro, stay tuned to their shop because I'm not sure if they've been out of stock, but I have new whaleys for them that will go out. Actually, they'll get their first batch really soon. So. Yeah. Okay, I need to plug something really quick.
Go for it. Plug.
Okay, this Friday, I don't care if you play Minecraft or not. I want all of you to join us for our Twitch stream on Friday night around 6 o'clock. It'll be 6 to 11, I would guess. We're doing a flex start, which is just so fun to say. Flex start Podcraft. Well, we'll call it the Pod Games. Minecraft Pod Games. So hopefully this will be the first year of it, but on our Minecraft server, Zach and I built 5 games. So it's like a contest, right? And we are giving away a ranger bag for first place, a mystery box for second place, and then depending on how many players we actually have, I'll also do something for third place. I just don't know, if we only have 10 people show up, then I'll probably just do first and second. So Calvin said he'd show up. Eric's going to come hang out. Zach and I are going to judge, and we're going to stream the whole thing and just hang out for a handful of hours on a Friday night. So if that sounds fun to you, even if you've never played or even if you haven't played much, you're more than welcome to just come hang out, come compete, whatever you want to do. It's going to be really, really fun. So there's like an obstacle course, there's like a giant drop, there's a maze, there's a combat zone, and like one other thing. So it's going to be really fun, and I would love to see y'all there. But either way, if you're not already, go follow us on twitch.tv/arockoakley. That is where we will be streaming. So I know it's off YouTube, but I promise you it's going to be a really good time. Think 24-hour stream, but a little less crazy because it won't be at 3 in the morning when we're both sleep deprived.
Yeah.
Sound good? But either way, a chance to win a bag, which is awesome. So come on out. It's going to be fun.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my plug, Eric.
Yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah, Good plug.
Self plug.
Killing it.
Thanks.
Well, that'd be really fun. While I'm here, might attempt to stream. We're gonna try out Chris Telesbo. Said his internet might be good enough, so might try the first stream on the new laptop and show you guys what's been going on in the Burning Crusade.
How do we turn that might into a for sure?
I would like to, but I just want to make sure that I have the time for it because I also have to prepare for Worlds. So.
Eric, you play WoW every single night. You have time for it.
I am aware of that, but I want to make sure it's a time that is going to be fun for the people who would be tuning in. I'm trying to look out for our fans. I mean, I could go back to ignoring the chat, and that's
we all know that's what you're gonna do anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Bye, Primot. Yeah, thank you for coming.
Good luck. I don't know who I want to win. Nah, I want France to win. Yeah, that's an easy one. I like Germany though, but if I had to choose.
Doyle rules. Yeah, that Chris is a huge space fan, so he has lots of space related things. Hence that giant telescope behind Eric.
Spaceman. It has a district. Yeah.
Spaceman?
Spaceman.
Does anyone get that reference?
These shirts are old DD. They're it's about, I don't know, 3 years old. So I will plug them and tell them that they should do more of them.
Yeah, I don't think they've done them for a little while, but Eric has like 10. He could probably give you one.
Nope. I'm going to wear these until they are done because why not?
Eric, how is the laptop? From Zach.
Laptop is fantastic. It's been running very good. The screen is nice and big in comparison. Haven't had any issues.
Thank you,
I'm
Zach.
making sure to do what I can to make sure it doesn't overheat by lifting the back. I'm currently using an old stick of deodorant to lift the butt up so that the fans have area.
Do you want one of those fan tables?
I was thinking about getting one of those.
Yeah, we should get you one of those.
And I think that would be good.
Most of them are like USB powered these days, so you don't even need to like plug it into the wall or anything. You just plug it into your computer.
I wouldn't mind a wall plug-in rather than taking up another USB.
Yeah, I guess you have a limited supply.
Yeah. What else? Andres Asensio, thank you so much. I am going to go on run number 50, probably 50? A little bit after. Yeah, and I'm going to be running in the heat. It's going to be probably pushing close to 100 degrees. So I'm going to keep a nice, easy pace. I'm going to drink. I'm done with this coffee, so I am going to start drinking water because if I don't, I might die.
Yeah.
And I would prefer not to die because I like living.
Yeah, it's like 90s here right now. Well, maybe not this very second, but 80 something generally is what I wake up to. So first thing this morning, I went out and finished painting the shed because I can not literally, but generally speaking, I can only do it early in the morning or late at night when it's like cooled off a little bit. As I mentioned earlier, I have a little AC unit, but I've never installed one and I don't really want to. So
we're gonna have an important question, Tina. Are there rainbow unicorn whales now?
Oh, you mean like? Do you mean like this one? This is a half and half, actually.
So good.
Oh, so he did see this. I thought he was just like, yeah. Kind of. I think they are coming soon. This was one that was like the other side of the cut was wonky. So I have like halves sitting around all the time, so then every once in a while I'll make a couple like half and halves. So that's where that came from.
Thank you, Andres. Chris.
Here's the other Jomez pattern.
Oh, Fran.
This one's a wonky though. This one's wonky. Hi, Chris.
No, it's just delayed. Make sure you're in. You are in. Awesome.
This is our friend Chris,
our favorite people of all time.
aka Crisis to Lesbo.
Yes. So
Where's that one from?
Do you remember when you did the Dimax?
Your Dimax that DD did?
Do you have one?
They spelled his first and last name wrong.
Oh, it's Chris's, right?
Yeah, I thought so too. But then for some reason we started calling you Crisis to Lesbo.
That's
So,
fun.
oh, here's a cool half and half.
Oh, yeah, clear.
Yeah, it's alright. It says Telesbo, and that's not his name.
It's not his name. Oh, Dan. Dan, what'd you say?
What's the floral power pattern?
Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
So, this is, you see that line? Madison Walker, her grandmother passed away a little over a year ago, and she was a collector of things, and so she has 10, 15 bins full of fabric. And Betsy called me and was like, you should come over here and just take whatever you want. So I have a bin and a half now of those fabrics, and they're just random cool. She was a quilter. So this was like a quad, and there was like a different pattern on each side. And so now I have like, I don't know, but this is one of hundreds of different patterns. And I actually had a really fun marketing idea. Should I talk about it real quick? So most of these are like one tiny piece of fabric that I can get 2 to 10 whales out of. So instead of taking photos of each one, I decided we're going to do grab bags. So you'll have like a bag with a random sticker and a random pin that we have and a whale sack, and you can just buy a grab bag and you'll get one of these. Like only 10 have ever been made, and it's fabrics that no one will ever have again because they're literally from like the 20s. So I thought that'd be really cool.
I want one.
Yeah. Who does grab bags anymore? That was like a thing when I was a kid, and I haven't seen them since, so I thought that'd be fun. Yeah. Oh, here's another wonky. So, Chris, what's good in your world?
Everything.
Volleyball?
Volleyball, I got my new car.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's too hot, and then I kind of hurt myself bowling, so disc golf's on pause.
Oh. You hurt your wrist?
Yeah, ironic, right?
Big bummer. But show off your spaceman.
Oh, yeah, space stuffs.
Space stuff. Chris just
got
a
new space stuffs.
tattoo.
How do I make it not laggy?
It's gonna be over.
It's lagging right now for some reason, which is weird.
You guys are my stream experts.
I have perfect internet.
There's my new one.
That's
really
awesome.
Cool.
Whoa.
And then space stuff.
Those you've had though, right? Up there.
Yeah. Only the rockets new.
That's so cool. I like the moon too.
So
yeah, that hurt like a lot.
I bet.
Yeah.
The other part is you've done work for NASA.
Yeah. Interned for NASA in between undergraduate and graduate school.
Yeah.
Chris is like our coolest friend we have.
Yeah.
I'm very interesting on paper, I'll be honest.
On paper.
What do you mean?
Super boring in person.
Oh, I gotta find it.
My favorite thing about coaching now is anytime anybody looks at their resume, they're like, "Why are you coaching volleyball?
What are you doing here?"
You worked for NASA, you studied astrophysics. Like, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
But it's all good. I love them both.
Eric, what are you doing?
Oh.
Are you telling secrets?
I'm showing off this very funny
Tilt it.
yeah,
Tilt it down.
Better.
I suck. Stop lying to my friend. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Right? It is cute.
It's very funny.
If I had any friends here, I'd hope they would do that for me. On the daily, because...
It's so good. Yeah, I just had to show off that because it's very funny. Yeah, so Anything else going on for you, Chris, outside of potential you getting a new job?
Yeah, interviewing for a coaching job. Fingers crossed.
Cool. Super cool.
Would you be leaving your volleyball?
It would be for
I
volleyball.
would be leaving the high school.
The high school? Okay.
Yeah, which is something I've wanted to try for years. So good things. Can't bowl right now. Can't disc golf right now. But got my car from Japan. That's taken a bunch of the extra time.
Yeah.
Got tattooed yesterday. That was fun.
Oh, that was yesterday?
Yeah.
Whoa. You took
Like
the
I got home and then 2 hours later, Eric and Chris got here.
Yeah, whoa, that's crazy.
It worked well.
It was perfect timing.
Yeah, everything's good here other than it being 100 degrees. Like it's 9 in the morning and it's like 85 right now.
Yeah. Yep. Welcome to Florida.
It's awful.
It's been like that here for 3 weeks, I think. And this is not even like the worst of it, you know? Like it's gonna get a lot worse.
Yeah, I saw Jen posted something about like a heat wave warning in Phoenix.
Yeah.
119 probably.
And I was like, isn't that just summer in Phoenix?
Right, isn't that just how it works over there?
Yeah, but she said the overnight low all week was in the 90s.
At night?
They want to know what kind of car you got from Japan.
I got a 96 WRX wagon.
It's sick.
If you look up GF8, that's the chassis code. Got an EJ20G. Yeah, it is JDM. Right-hand steering.
I know some of these words.
Slant mount, intercooler, full Japan.
My steering's right-handed too.
Use all-wheel drive?
Yes, all-wheel drive.
Nice. Stupid.
The suspension or
it's lowered. It's braced.
It's crazy.
It's stiffed.
It's really cool.
It's fun.
Damn.
Hopefully, if it's as healthy, I need to boost test and compression test this week. But if it's healthy, next summer we'll go bigger turbo, rotated turbo, and make some bigger power.
Heck yeah.
Maybe a little race car.
T-Box says be a lot cooler if you had a T-Box sticker on the back. What's up, Paul?
I mean, there's some window real estate.
There's room for sponsorships.
Actually, I'm talking with a friend who works at Rally Sport Direct about sponsoring the car.
Cool.
That'd be really cool.
Because they don't have a JDM car in their fleet yet, and I was like, well, I know a guy.
Turns out I have one.
Yeah, help me with some parts, and we'll promote you.
Crazy.
Is it 1 through 6 the opposite way?
Yeah, it's same shift pattern, same pedal pattern. So one is up and away.
1 up and away.
2 is away and down. 4, 5. Yeah.
Oh no, 1 through 6 is 5. Yeah.
Yeah, the WRXs had the 5-speed. STIs started sometime around 2000 at the 6-speed.
Mm-hmm.
Which maybe someday. Maybe not.
There's nothing wrong with a 5-speed.
Yeah. It's fun.
You have to shift
faster. Whoever just said Subaru. That's exactly right. What a missed license plate opportunity.
Oh, man.
Subaru.
Do you have your license for this one? The plate for it?
It's in the mail.
What is it going to be?
EJ20 GF8. Okay. The motor code and the chassis code.
Cool.
Subaru nerds will get it.
Yep.
And everyone else will think it's just a normal license plate.
That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I love it.
Awesome. Car stuff.
Yeah, I'm sort of quickly becoming a car nerd too.
Why not? Dive in.
Yeah.
If you got the time for it.
I can't do my other hobbies. Gotta do something.
You gotta stop hurting yourself.
I was literally bowling. Like
I know.
4 days a week.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a weird thing. Just threw the ball and just like, ow.
Yep.
It's so weird.
And then threw another one to make sure it wasn't a fluke. Seeing maybe not. Seeing like a hand doctor. I don't know what he's called tomorrow morning.
No, they're not podiatrists, are they?
I think that's feet.
I know that's feet, but I think it's like they also specialize because
feet and hands are the same,
like similar structures. I think I'm probably wrong there. So
I know nothing about medicine.
I'm very wrong. Only reason I know what a podiatrist is because I've had an ingrown toenail removed.
Okay.
So it's like that's
somewhat of an expert.
Yeah. Basically, I know everybody.
You know everybody?
Everybody. Yeah, very cool. So we are about 9 minutes from the premiere
already
of part 1 of our doubles round at De La Viega.
That went really
And
fast.
It was Chris Clemens and Chandler Fry versus Thomas Gilbert and myself. And spoiler alert, both teams shred. And you're going to want to watch both parts. You're going to want to tune in this week and next week to catch both.
No,
parts.
no, 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 no. You should probably talk to your YouTube manager to figure out what dates things are dropping because.
When is the part 2 dropping?
We're gonna do that one this week as well because we're already like pushing out a week late, so we still have our Portland thing. Anyways, doesn't matter. We will be posting that later this week, likely on Thursday or Friday. So.
Awesome.
Yeah,
We'll tune
so
in this week.
you'll get both parts within the next few days.
Awesome.
But part 1 is like super soon.
Sweet. Can't wait to watch it. Well, maybe we'll have
Thunderbird Coffee. Just kidding. Wait, wrong sponsor.
Birdie Fuel Coffee.
It was a joke, baby.
Let's take a couple more questions for myself.
Can I show something off super quick?
Yes, go for it.
That's sweet.
I had some friends come help me 2 days ago, and I finally have a workbench / tool chest. Isn't it pretty? I know it's large, but I have a lot of tools, and I use them every single day. So I finally have a nice organized place to put them, and I am very, very happy about this. It's such a simple thing, but it's so nice.
The little things, babe. The little things.
Sweet.
And then, 2 seconds. The shed is officially painted.
Shed's looking great.
It's still drying.
The trim in the house on one of the windows.
Can we call it a she shed?
It's gonna be a she shed.
That used to be ugly ass brown.
I think I will have 0 items in that shed.
I think we're calling it the plant shed. I kept trying to figure out what to call it, and I was thinking like the shop, but I'm like, it's a plant shed.
Nice.
I was calling it my grow house, but then everyone assumes I'm growing weed.
Yeah.
Turns out there's other things to grow, like a lot of other things to grow.
Want to see this amazing thing Tina grew?
You are so proud of that purple pepper.
He said that, and then he pulled up a picture of Spout, and I got a little confused.
I grew Spout.
I've never seen a purple pepper.
Really?
She grew that seed.
Yeah, I've never seen one.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
You're a wizard.
You're not going to show the pod?
And you picked a purple pepper.
But my name's not Peter Piper.
And
Maybe
you didn't pick a purple pickled pepper.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. This is my purple bell peppers.
You should definitely pickle them, and then you can have purple pickled peppers.
I don't think that's the thing.
Peppers being pickled is definitely a thing.
Peter Piper picked a peck of purple peppers. Is it pickled peppers?
I think it's pickled.
Oh shit, now I don't know. Internet? Internet! Help! We don't know things. Also, I shaved my cat yesterday.
Yeah, Hershey did get shaved.
Hershey's half shaved right now. She's had fleas for 3 months.
Oh.
I've given her medication 4 times, and she still had fleas, and one jumped on my arm yesterday, and I lost my shit, and I shaved her.
Yeah,
she's fine. She's got so much fur, and it's hot, so I think it's actually good for her.
The funniest part is that Hershey wasn't mad at Tina for shaving her. She was mad at the shaver.
Oh.
She was like batting at the shaver.
She would
Tina.
But then I'd go to pet her and she'd be like, I love you, and then if I got the thing next to her, she'd like freak out at it, but she was fine with me. It was so funny. It's pickled peppers.
Pickled peppers. Picked a peck of purple pickled peppers is even harder.
It is harder. Those of you that are not following me on Instagram, if you wouldn't mind, my florist Instagram is Sun and Soil Gardens. Y'all go over there, give me a little follow if you want to see any of my plant journey stuff. My shed and stuff will be on there too as we continue to grow that and Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Even just having it look like I have people that care will help my business in the future. So, thanks. That's all.
You're killing it, babe.
All right, what else? You wanted to ask some questions. We still have a couple minutes, so
We got
or answer
4
some
minutes.
questions.
That's probably like a question with that.
Oh, here's
knowing how
one.
long
What's
it
your
is.
favorite burger from Whataburger, Erwick?
It's a number 2, plain and dry with cheese.
Can't believe Chris didn't know that.
It's a number 2. You're like on it.
Yep, I know it. And I go number 2, plain and dry with cheese, and then I get a Whataburger sandwich, also plain and dry with cheese.
You go number 2.
So basically, I'm getting a triple, but I'm getting 2 extra slices of bread. So yeah, there's that. That's me. Zach Benson, you weren't following it before?
I don't think he's on
Dang,
Instagram
bro.
very often.
Yeah, that's fair.
Plain and dry, the hell.
I dip it into the ketchup. I just don't want all the extra. Like, let's be real. The lettuce and tomatoes that Whataburger is putting on their burgers isn't top notch.
It's
like if I go to a
better
nice
than bread and meat, Eric.
I'll get everything on a burger, but Whataburger is perfect that way.
Ooh, 3 days.
I was on one of my accounts. Yeah, Zach has a bunch of different Instagrams for all of his endeavors.
Oh man.
Someone asked you 3 days question.
Oh, Angie Miranda is definitely going to take down Junior Worlds. Kid's legit. I think he has a very good chance, and if he goes out and plays his game and doesn't think too much, he's gonna blow the field away. I was throwing with him at Vegas earlier this year, and he was throwing some shots that, I mean, his distance is there. His distance is as far as mine at some points. Yeah. Ryan Newton, stop. They're not. Five Guys is not in the same vein as Whataburger. Five Guys is in the tier just above Whataburger, only because it's a different type of burger joint. Whataburger is in the classifications of like the In-N-Outs, the McDonald's, the Burger Kings. You don't put Five Guys in that. Like, you can't do many. There's not really Five Guy drive-thrus. Like, at least there probably is, but they're not all available. Like, there's only few of them. Five Guys is in that tier of they're like a Chipotle level food place. They're not a Whataburger level food place, if that makes sense. Wendy's, you're insane. That's insane, Figgy. I need to demo you in Rocket League soon. That's what needs to happen.
Just agree that they're all
Yes. Thank you, Brody. You know what's up. Whataburger's better than In-N-Out.
I just found a Rainbow Beach umbrella at Walmart.
It's been very good.
That I'm gonna go buy.
I need more. I haven't actually had a burger outside of last night. And gone to a burger place like that. In a long time. I do miss Whataburger, but I'm feeling better not having it in my body. Oh, we are about. Hey, we have to go.
Okay.
Tina, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm getting bombarded with custom orders this week.
Oh, you're killing it. Well, hey, we have a premiere
we do?
live right now that everybody should go check out. Go to that link.
Are you sharing it?
Yeah, go there. This will be the doubles round, and we will continue the conversation over there. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you so much for some of the amazing donuts. Make sure you guys subscribe.
They're subscribed.
Become a part of the pod and check out the Discord.
Get on that Discord. And thank you, Chris, for joining us. It was nice to have someone real cool on that isn't just Eric and I. Eric, give us the hearts.
Hearts.
Okay. Bye, guys.